The fuck was that for? Welcome back to Loki's Saga channel and Gothic Remake. Last time we tried to earn some respect in the old camp, which mostly meant doing errands, getting bullied and learning that trust here is currency we cannot afford. Today we start at Ruined Tower because apparently I looked at this prison colony and thought, you know what this needs. Dark locks, dead bodies and more ways to waste my life. Let's get into it. Jesus, this is going to take longer than Bethesda loading screen.
2,000 years later.
Fuck off, another one. How the hell did you die? Ah, iron overdose. Fair enough. Hand over the knife, you useless slab of meat. Brilliant. Lockpicking in the dark. Proper premium prison experience. Fuck off. An hour down the drain and absolutely fuck all to show for it. Right, lesson learned. At night we do not fight. At night we get our ass handed to us. Home time. I'm dumping this crap and going to sleep. Alright, what have we got? Fashion and garbage management. What did Scotty want? Faces rearranged on the arena.
I'm challenging you to a fight.
What? No. No, I'm not in the mood. How about we have a beer instead? And you give me the latest from the outside.
Why not? Pass me a beer.
Here you go.
Oh, free beer. Finally civilized violence.
Thanks. There isn't much to tell, though. I was locked up in a dungeon for 2 months before they threw me in.
Pity. Well, what can you do? Though I've got to say, you still look alright for 2 months in the slammer.
I'll make sure it stays that way.
Do that. So how come you want to fight? Practice your swordplay?
I'm trying to make a name for myself.
Meaning you want to impress Scatty. Makes sense. He's one of the old hands around here. If you manage to beat me, you'll notice. Between us, though, if you really want to drop his jaw, you'd have to knock out Karim or Gorhanis. He's probably way too strong for you, though. Anyway, if you still want to fight, let's do it. I won't enjoy laying you out, but I'll do it.
Let's fight. You ready?
All right, let's do this. May the better fighter win.
Got it. Only face getting rearranged is mine.
Hey,
You alright? Hope I didn't break anything. Here, have a sip.
thanks.
Sure. You got potential, friend. You just need some practice. I gotta take care of something now. But I'll see you around. Good fight. How's it going?
Hold on. What about you?
Hey, wait. I want to fight you.
You? You've got to be joking. I'll eat you for breakfast, Freshie. Do yourself a favor and get lost.
You're just a coward, are you? You know I'd make mincemeat out of you.
Couldn't think of a better line, Freshie.
Did your mother fuck a goat? You look the part.
She probably did.
This man belongs in Dota chat. Immediately.
I'm just trying to keep it simple. I'd hate to strain that little brain of yours.
Ain't that kind of you. But please, keep trying.
You're only here to get a chance to kiss Gomez's ass.
What? You bastard. You know nothing about me. I'm a new camper. I don't suck up to anyone. You wanna know why I'm really here? So I can smack the brains out of wise guys like you. Which is exactly what I'm going to do to you. Let's get this over with.
That works too.
Come on.
Not bad.
Yeah, man. Well, that works too.
Let's dance.
Not bad. Well, that works too.
Oh, fuck me. I didn't even have a chance there.
Why, he's as bright as a candle.
Hey, you.
I'll leave it at that. Be grateful I didn't break every bone in your body.
Fine, let's annoy the drug cultist too, while we are collecting bad decisions.
I challenge you to a duel.
You? No. There's no glory in butchering some green blood in front of an audience. I'll fight you when you're worthy. Ask the others first. I'm sure the mercenary and the shadow don't care about the moral high ground.
Looks like he bottled it. Time to report back to Scotty.
Is that all you've got?
I fought Kurgo.
Yeah, and he gave you a face full of regret. I saw it. I hope you're not expecting praise for that, Freshie.
I challenged Kareem.
And boy, did he kick your ass. Still, anyone who swings a sword at a new camper is a friend of mine. Plus, you got balls. You're the type of guy we need around here. And I'm gonna tell Diego just that.
Rise and shine, you son of a bitch. I have quests to turn in.
Get out of here.
Hey.
Get out.
I won't be seeing you in there again.
Understood.
Are we clear?
Quite time for the little murdered children.
Stop it right there.
Why?
I know I'm getting in here without permission. Now sod off.
Apparently, quite time applies to me as well.
I ain't seen your mug before. You here to pay your protection money? If so, save it.
Why?
'Cause I'm not really here.
Then who am I talking to?
The poor warder who had to step in for his mate, Nick, and he's holding down his turf for him.
Not now. Not now.
How's my reputation in the camp?
Interesting you'd ask. I talked to some folk.
And?
Scatty told me you challenged Kurgo and lost. Didn't sound too impressed, honestly. That you had the balls to take on Kareem impressed him, even though you lost. Whistler told me about the thing with Fisk. I don't get why he didn't just take his nugs and make a run for it, but you do you. Either way, he had nothing but praise. Sly said you found Nick, and he seemed pretty happy about it. Fingers said you're useful, which usually means you've got some sleight of hand. That's good. All in all, not bad for a freshie, but you'll need more.
Am I ready for that test of yours?
Yeah, I think so. It's simple, actually. Head to the old mine and find a man named Ian and tell him the crawlers look mighty hungry. He'll give you a supply list, basically what our guys in the mine need to keep working. You bring it to me, then we bring them their stuff with the next convoy.
Sounds simple enough.
It is, as long as you make sure the new campers don't get their hands on it. Like I said, the list is important. If you do this right, it'll do wonders for your reputation.
Delicious.
How do I get to the old mine?
That's not far. Go find Graham, our cartographer, and tell him I sent you. He'll give you a map. His shack is right beside the north gate.
For fuck's sake. Now I have to drag myself to the mine?
What happened to me again?
Hey, you. Hey, I'm new here.
Oh, how proper of you to introduce yourself. I'm Graham, the map maker. What are you after?
Diego sends me. He says you could give me a map that shows the way to the old mine.
Oh, a friend of Diego's. Sure. That'll be 20 nugs.
Wait a minute. Diego said you'd give me a map, not sell me one.
Diego can say what he likes. Do you even know how long it takes to make one like this? 20's already a special price. Normally you'd be looking at 50.
I'll see you later. Wait a moment. I'm looking for a blank piece of paper.
And you want me to sell you one?
Could you?
Sure. Won't be cheap, though. Paper's scarce in here, and every blank I'm selling is a map I can't make.
No, he absolutely bullshitted me about that 50.
You seem to know your way around out there, don't you?
Not really. There are a few good men out there who help me. Kosel did a lot of work on the maps. That guy really gets around with his scavengers. You should look him up. He's near the old tower close to Cavalorn's hut. Might be worth your while.
Hey, you.
Oi, you! Wait a minute. You just had a chat with Bloodwind, didn't you?
Why are you asking?
Good job not paying your protection money. That means we gotta pay your part now. I'll make sure you remember that next time he asks you.
If you can't fight, don't run your mouth, and I'll be taking that.
That will keep that thing down. Gotta know I don't want to get involved. Heard he's in debt. You got my back, I got yours. That's how we keep this place.
Hey.
Hey, you. That was you who refused to pay Bloodwind, right?
What do you want?
Just want to warn you. You see, Bloodwind paid several folks to give you a hard time. For example, I saw him talking to that guy over there, Herrick. And gods know who else.
Your warning about Herrick comes a bit late.
Oh. Shit. Well, you're still standing, so I guess that's a good sign. Anyway, I'm sure he isn't the only guy Bloodwind talked to, so look out for yourself.
Why did you warn me about Bloodwind?
Well, one hand washes the other, right? You've been here long enough to realize that. You could even say you owe me something now, right?
What did you have in mind?
Well, you see, I'm clean out of nuggets. And Bloodwind's really been breathing down my neck lately. Seeing as I helped you out, how about you cover my 10? Just say Jesse sent you.
So, I told the god to piss off, but I'm supposed to pay some random loser? Nah, into the bin with that idea.
Forget about it. I'm not paying you.
You just don't like making friends, do you? Fine. Then piss off.
Scared now, are you, freak?
Perfect.
Hey, I'm new here. How's it going?
Oh, don't ask.
I've been working my arse off in the mines the last 2 weeks. And for what? A handful of lousy nuggets, most of which I need for food. That bald bloke down there, that Parvez character, he's from the swamp camp, and he's been telling me how nice it is over there. Maybe... I don't know.
Well, if you don't like it here, why don't you leave?
Because I'm not sure what it's like over there. I had a mate here, Melvin, and he took off last week. I ain't heard from him since. Until I do, I'll stay here. Hey, you.
Where was I? Ah, right.
I'm looking to join the old camp and become a shadow.
In other words, you're trying to prove yourself. Yeah, that's something I could use a hand with. If you do well, I'll put in a good word for you.
What do you need?
There's a guy in the swamp camp who goes by the name Kalam. He's a core. I mean, one of the top dogs. He's also an alchemist. And he's got a recipe for a, how should I say, potent brew. They call it dream juice. They brew it with Mindcrawler Ichor, and the loons drink it to open their minds to the sleeper. Diego wants me to get that recipe.
What's stopping you?
Kalam. That old bastard won't talk to anyone who isn't a cultist. That's where you come in. Head to the swamp camp and act as though you want to join them. Kalam checks all the novices sooner or later. Once he talks to you, get me the recipe.
Sounds like a tricky job. What's in it for me?
At some point, Diego will ask me what I think of you. Take a guess what my answer's gonna depend on.
Where was I? Ah, right.
What do the mages want with some drug juice?
Damned if I know. The mages never bother to explain anything, let alone to us footmen.
I might have to buy that recipe. I want 50 nuggets in advance.
Forget it.
No nuggets, no recipe.
Then you pay for it now, and I'll pay you back once you have it.
No. Give me the nuggets, or get it yourself.
All right, then. If you don't want to do this job, I'll find someone else who will.
Fine. Forget about it.
Wait. I was just testing you. 50 nuggets, you said?
Sounds good.
Okay. Guess I can spare that much. Here. But don't you think about crossing me, Freshie.
And now the scam the scammer. Beautiful little economy.
Show me your goods.
Best stuff in the colony.
Oh look, soup ingredients. Prison Master Chief begins.
Hey, you. You said I can have as much stew as I want, right?
Sure did. Here, have another one. Or free.
I got the ingredients for Brock's stew.
Ah, good job. All right then. Watch and learn. First off, you gotta sear the scavenger meat till it's brown, but make sure it doesn't scorch. Next you chuck in the onions, the potatoes and the carrots, and cook them till they're nice and golden. The real magic happens with the Solanace though. You crush it between your fingers like this, and then slowly add it to the meat and the veg. Brock always said that helps the aromas unfold, and he wasn't wrong about that. Finally, Add the water and let it simmer till the meat's tender and the potatoes are nice and mushy. I'm telling you, that stew is hearty enough to keep you going all day.
Watch your mouth.
Now go on, your turn. Let me see what you got. Tasty. You can take a whiff, but this bowl's just for me, all right?
All right.
Now that you know how it's done, you can cook till you've run out of supplies. Good luck.
What a pile of shite, honestly.
You call adding herbs to a stew real magic?
That's right. I might not be wearing a robe and reading books all day, but cooking's not so different from what they do. Most ingredients do have their own magic to them. It's just about knowing how to bring it out. A good stew might not put you back on your feet as fast as some potion, but it'll keep you going longer. And it's cheaper.
I'll get right to it.
Remember, crush the herbs fresh. Makes all the difference.
Fuck, I had to cook the damn soup myself and bring it back?
There's fire, huh?
Here you go.
Well, damn. Good to know someone else in here who knows his way around a pot. Why don't you drop by more often?
Go ahead.
You'll even get 2 portions of my ragu.
Same old bloody story.
You like Brock's recipe better than your own, don't you?
Kind of. But mine's cheaper.
I'll see you around.
I sure hope so.
Hey, you. Diego sends me. He's...
Oh, a friend of Diego.
Here are the nuggets.
Cheers. Trust me, that was a right good price. Not me missed.
Of course, the map is incomplete. Fine, into the mine we go.
We should be making an offer first. Some people can't be.
planning to do with that weapon?
The fuck was that for? Nope, you are clearly unstable, and I respect it from a distance. Jesus, this music. That's not a mine. That's a dungeon with tax problems.
Can you tell me something about the mine?
Like what? That it's dark and full of slimy and ugly things trying to kill you?
You know what I mean.
Guess I do. Let's see. This cave right here is the main shaft. Everything's connected through plankways, top to bottom. If you want to stay safe, stay near them. There's plenty of uncharted tunnels, but they're crawling with, well, mine crawlers. Nasty big bugs that eat everything they cross paths with.
Any other dangers I should be aware of?
Well, don't slip. The humidity down here can be a bitch. Other than that, I can only repeat what I said. Look out for crawlers. Just last month, they ate Skinny, a guy from our regiment.
Can you tell me more about the crawlers?
Guess I could. I'm a bit thirsty, though. How's this? You get me a beer, and I'll tell you what you want.
Here's your beer. Cheers.
Thanks. All right, let's see. Most crawlers are in the side tunnels. They steer clear of the main shaft, so as long as you're here, you're safe. Should you run into one, flee. And if you have to fight, find a corner to make sure another one doesn't ambush you.
Where do you smelt your ore?
Down at the bottom. You can talk to Viper, our smelter. Don't get any ideas, though. If anyone sees you snatching, they're gonna take your head without as much as a warning.
Where can I find Ian?
Halfway down the main shaft at the storage. Word of warning, though. Don't talk to him expecting him to bow and scrape because Thoris or Diego sent you. This is Ian's mine, and he's calling the shots here. Cross him, and you cross all of us.
I'll see you around.
What a pile of nonsense. Go away.
Well, while we're here, might as well become exploited labor. Right. What was your name again, my miserable bastard?
What a day. You mess with the diggers, you mess with my paycheck.
There may be a nice and cool beer for
Bloody fools.
Who's a fool?
The warders. I only work when they're close by or when they can see me. Otherwise, I'm just enjoying the day.
And they don't notice.
Ah, well. Some days I end up with a little less than the other diggers. But that's nothing a good trade can't fix. See, not toiling my brains out means I catch all sorts of interesting gossip. You ain't got a few nugs on you, have you? Maybe 10?
Do I not have enough of you in real life? Go work, you parasite.
Smoke, there's fire.
But we are still broke as hell. Fine, pickaxe time.
Not my issue.
Daily mining quota complete. This is a game about, right?
Best to keep my nose out of that.
Ain't exactly smart then.
You shouldn't be here.
I got a pass.
There you are. I have been chasing your ass all day.
Are you Ian?
That's right, I am. And this is my mine. So don't you try nothing funny.
The crawlers look mighty hungry.
Well. A shadow hopeful, are you? Sure. Here's the list. Tell Diego to get a wiggle on.
Any advice you could give me about the mine?
Just be careful. Especially in the unmanned tunnels. There are dozens of mine crawlers. It's safest if you stay in the main shaft. Odds are you'll run into a couple of Templars as well. They hunt crawlers, so if you ever find yourself getting chased by one, find the nearest Templar and he'll take care of it.
Got it. Anything else?
Yes. Don't keep my lads from doing their work.
I won't. Doesn't this mine belong to Gomez?
How funny. Yes, of course it belongs to Gomez. But as long as he isn't here, I'm in charge.
Can you tell me a thing or two about ore mining?
There ain't much to tell. We mine the nuggets for the king. 200 sacks a month, as well as some that we smelt for our own use. And the king uses it to supply his troops.
This ore isn't ordinary, though, is it? I heard it's magical.
I guess you could call it that. When you forge it properly, the weapons become near unbreakable and sharper than a snapper's fangs. Two qualities that, as you can imagine, any general would want for his troops.
How do you forge it properly?
If you're looking to expand into the business, forget about it. Even Stone, our best smith, can't forge it properly. You need a special forge for that. And the only engineers who know how to make them live up in Nordmar.
That wasn't too bloody hungry, mate.
Ah, a fresh face. Pop the blue yet, lad?
You have to be careful.
Pop the blue?
Mind your first nugget. Sorry, I've been here so long, I forgot there's folk who don't breathe mine air all day. 10 years it's been. Can you believe it?
Nonsense anymore.
10 years, but here I am, still mining. Not sure if that's a good thing. The old mine by the exchange zone was better, though. At least until the whole place flooded. Well, listen to me rambling.
Getting involved.
Guess I really am a geezer now.
It's just meaningless noise at this.
You must have seen some people trying to break out in the 10 years you've been here.
I know where this is going. My dear lad,
Want to be in his shoes,
just
to be honest.
forget about it. We've all been there. Dreaming of the outside world, but it's just that. A dream.
What you say, man?
That barrier has come to stay. And trust me, I've seen my share of folk who thought they knew better. Don't make the same mistake.
I won't spend the rest of my life mining ore.
Yeah, that's what I told myself too. Yet now, here I am.
That's what I call good cooking.
But who knows?
Just meaningless noise.
Maybe you'll end up as one of the top dogs. Time will tell. Even then, the barrier won't care.
Once an idiot, always
It
an
kills all the same.
I'll be going. Stay safe.
You too, lad.
That's what you think.
You too.
We just help each other out. That's how things work in here.
Hello, furry little bastard. You've got the clothes for my magic bullshit, right? Oh, two of them, as the gods of loot intended.
It's really not my problem. It was obvious.
I have the supply list.
Not the brightest spark, is he?
Well done. That'll earn you some points with us.
What you're saying.
I'll get back to it later.
Can you teach me something?
Keep that to yourself. I don't need
Sure.
everyone to know.
Why not? I could help you improve your dexterity, or get some strength into those arms. Come back soon. Still got a lot to learn.
It takes some time.
How's my reputation in the camp?
Interesting you'd ask. I talked to some folk.
And?
Scatty told me you challenged Kurgo and lost. Didn't sound too impressed, honestly. That you had the balls to take on Kareem impressed him, even though you lost. Whistler told me about the thing with Fisk. I don't get why he didn't just take his nugs and make a run for it, but you do you. Either way, he had nothing but praise. Sly said you found Nick, and he seemed pretty happy about it. Fingers said you're useful, which usually means you've got some sleight of hand. That's good. As for Dexter, I'll have to have a word with him soon. He's using you for his dealings, and I don't like that. And again, it's not like there's rules. If you manage to snatch Kor Kalam's recipe, that'll earn you a lot of respect. All in all, not bad for a freshie, but you'll need more.
Who the fuck else I have to serve around here? Time to learn magic, because apparently hitting things has legal limitations.
Here are the things you asked for.
Very good. Show me. Well then, I suppose you already know there are two ways to conjure magic. Scrolls and runes. Most will be capable of using a scroll, but mastery of the runes is bound to the circles of magic. However, there are exceptions. Teleportation runes, for example, or those of the paladins. And then there are basic runes which can be mastered even by those with but a spark of magic within them.
Like me?
I should think so. A rune's inscription functions as a focus. It's what holds and channels a spell's power. And as with the scrolls, you must access that spark to cast the spell. Let's try it then, shall we? Choose a rune. Commit to the craft, and you may even call yourself a mage one day.
I'll sit this one out. Ain't too clever.
All right.
Enos is the god of justice, blessings, and fire. Part of these powers he shares with us. Therefore, you may choose between these two runes. One will heal you, and the other will scorch your enemies.
I'll take the healing rune.
Very well. May Enos illuminate your spirit and kindle your soul with his sacred fire.
And that's it. I can use this rune now.
It'll take some practice, but yes, in essence, you can. Use it wisely, however. Every spell will explete a portion of your magical power that you must replenish.
Where can I get more runes?
To stay out of it. I can offer what I have on hand.
I see.
Stay alive, will you? One rune doesn't make you invincible.
I'm looking for magical items.
Ain't gonna fall for that again. They're as thick as a pile of rocks. Heard it 1,000 times before.
Good thing I chose healing. That one's 200 nuggets more expensive.
How's it going?
Good. Like I said, one hand washes the other. Diego will only hear the best from me.
Let's test this thing before it disappoints me professionally. Weird little bastard of a spell, but it works. And that's where we'll stop for today. We wasted our life in a ruined tower and got slapped around in the arena. We ran errands for half of Old Camp, went down into the mine, and got shaken down by lazy bastards. Somehow, after all that crap, we ended the day learning magic. Gothic is really committed to making progress feel like a mugging. Next time, we keep clawing for Diego's approval, then we'll see how many more people need servicing before this camp finally admits we are useful. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.